My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody who is learning that they missed you more than they thought they would. I'm going to tell you right now, I might be a little bit harsh on this person because one of my least favorite cards has come out for them. It's the You Tame My Demons card. I'm not about that because I feel like we should all be working on ourselves and able to master self control without needing somebody else to tame those demons. So, right out the gate, I'm starting to think that this person could be a little bit codependent. But this is somebody who has another ding against them because they also hurt you. This is somebody who wants to apologize. It says, I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. So, look, I'm going to do my best, okay? I'm going to try not to be overly judgmental of this person. But they got some work to do. I don't like how they treated you. But that's where we're at. Hello, April. Hello, Funny. How are we doing? Let's call on spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you are having a delightful day, a weekend if you are watching this the day I post it. I am in an absolutely great mood, and I'll tell you why. I finally made it. You see, it's called Bad Habit. I know it's backwards, but you guys, it smells so good. It's got to be primarily the leather smell in it, but this is tobacco, coffee, and leather. I probably should have ordered it differently. Coffee, leather, tobacco, because tobacco would be like the smaller percentage of the scent, but it smells so good in here, you guys. I'm gonna have to make more of them. So I have not posted it to my Etsy page just yet. The brand new scent. But I will do so probably in the next 2 days, and then I will let you all know. But it smells good, okay? Additionally, if you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. You can find that in the description box along with more information on how to become a member, as well as how to get a candle. Not that particular one just yet, but I'm working on it, okay? Hello, yours. How are you doing? Oh, thank you. Hello, Rick. How's it going? Hello, Javier. I hope you're having a good day. Let's dive in, shall we? What should we start with? Let's get a little bit of Charles Dickens in here, shall we? I'm just gonna get the book out now because look, I have not mastered memorizing all of Charles Dickens' characters, so forgive me. But I'm drawn to the Oracle deck or the Tarot deck, so let's see what we've got, shall we? What else do we have? Right out the gate, we have David Copperfield. I can remember that one. And we have Rule? Is that what I'm really reading? No, it says Fool. There's a lot around that letter F. It looked like an R, okay? Judge me if you want. And David Copperfield, I think that's like the Knight of Swords. Let's see if we can find it. Come on. Nope, it is not the Knight of Swords. Well, then what are y'all? Is that water? It could be. It is. It is called the Son of Water. Sorry, guys. So that would be like the Knight of Cups. From David Copperfield, the book. And the shorthand words associated with this card are amiable boy, enthusiasm in spades, sensitive, open-hearted, artistic soul, restless spirit, a fair and fine figure, downright lovable, maybe something he's not, something of a dissembler, cute as the Dickens, makes his own opportunities, the hero of his own life, learns from suffering, heartfelt focus on family, weakness for driveling. It's driveling with a V, okay, not a B. Shows a marked inability to discern where truth ends and falseness begins. That there seems to be the important one. So, look, we've got somebody who likes that you tame their demons. So, even though they might be enthusiastic and open hearted and downright lovable, they might be a little bit irritating because they are dependent or codependent. Okay. Now we also have the Fool card. So, let's take a look at that one. The Pickwick Papers would be the book of focus. And this card's appearance and formal pattern usually means two things. The reader needs to have a look at what it is they have in their hands, and the reader is set out on a venture which needs to be seen as such and demands the reader strives on some level to understand. The unexpected influences, coincidence, luck, providence, and the unplanned. But also may indicate the loss of innocence, recklessness, and the fall of man, which results in the rational but senseless bondage of the soul. My. Okay. Look, we've got somebody who is a bit immature, who has had, maybe a dark night of the soul because they didn't realize what they had until it was gone. Sorry, that was a little bit tricky for me, apparently. And they embark on some sort of new adventure, feeling like everything's going to be fine without you, probably dating somebody else or meeting new people. And when they look back on their connection with you, they're sad. I thought I was going to be just fine. I thought, whatever, there's like a whole world of people. I don't need to be with you. But the reality is they miss you. The reality is that they keep comparing people to you. Hello, Sri. Hello, Kavante. Hello, Tandy. Hello, Rachel. What's up? No worries. And to April's point, Sri, it's a weird question for you to be asking, kind of like you know me when you really don't. But I think I am entitled to those opinions being my own. Hello, how's it going, Lemonade? I hope you're having a good one. What else do we have? We have the Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Cups, and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So you are this Nine of Pentacles. You have this ability to land on your feet after difficult situations. You have, I think, gone through a couple of, like, more than one difficult chapters where you've had to maybe redefine what you want or start over in a new place. You've gone through loss, okay? And while it may not be fun to go through that kind of loss, it has also made you a richer person. Now, some of you are going to be like, haha, Carmen, that's real great, but losing $50,000 is not something that makes you richer. Losing, the love of your life is not something that makes you richer. I'm just going to tell you that the people out there who have the deepest capacity for understanding others and feeling, compassionately towards others are those that have gone through loss. So wear it as a badge of honor because you've endured and overcome things that make other people scared, right? The things that people watch horror movies about, like maybe you've lived through some of those things. You're stronger for what you've gone through. But you're dealing with somebody who is either actually quite a bit younger than you, or they're less mature because they've had an easier path. They didn't understand some of the nuances of life, and they learned from you a little bit before they really just kind of walked away from it all. Like, you are asking too much of me, or we don't see eye to eye on things. It was in my opinion about experience. You have gone through things that make you understand life in a different way than this person who's come through as David Copperfield. The reason you tame their demons is because you get it. You have been through difficult things and found a way to navigate those difficult things without having to be codependent, or you let go of those codependent ways. So there's a difference in the level of maturity between you and this person. So when they mistreated you, I think you felt pretty confident that it was the right thing to decide to walk away from that, or to cut this person out of your life, or just accept and release whatever this connection was. Hello, Mr. F. How you doing? Oh, I hope you sleep well. Hello, Mac. How's your day? Well, that sounds like a good day to do housework then, Rachel. So we've got the Six of Cups. I believe that you have more or less closed the chapter in your mind. You see this as a connection that had its reasons, or, had its influence on your life, but I don't see you like wondering if you're going to see this person again, or wanting an extension of your connection with them, because I think you understand that there are pretty significant differences between what you're looking for and what this person can offer. But this is somebody who has put you on a bit of a pedestal. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. Oh, I hope you're all right, Mac. Hello, David. How are you doing? So we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, and the Ace of Cups. Even though they put a lot of distance between the two of you, or even though it's been no contact and they haven't spoken to you in a while, I do think that this person has loved you throughout this no contact period. I do think at the beginning they probably minimized it and didn't really want to put a name on it, like, let's not call it love. I think about this person a lot, right? And I think more recently they're starting to accept, I think I'm actually like in love with this person. Hello, Drew. Are we starting trouble already? Are we quoting a song there? What's up? Yes, thank you for liking and subscribing. It means a lot to me. So we have the Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Five of Cups in the reverse. I don't think that you regret what happened with this person. I think you look at it as, I invested what I wanted to in that, but I also learned to be more discerning, or more selective. But the person who's come through as David Copperfield, I do feel like they regret how they treated you. I do think that they want to find a way to get back into your life, whereas you seem to be just fine walking the other direction and letting go of this. Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So someone who walked away and didn't let a romance get off the ground, or didn't let it get to an exclusive or married state, whatever it was. Now they're coming back around and they want to be like loved up. They want to be in a relationship. They want to profess their undying emotions for you. I don't know, man. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. This is the Green Witch Oracle. That's fair. Hello, Sandy. How are you doing? Yes, please. Thank you. I appreciate the likes. Hello, Bambi. How are you doing? What else do we have? Salt. Protection and banishing negativity. I feel like this is telling you to keep this person at a distance. We also have spring and buds. Okay. Rebuilding, awakening, rebirth, and new beginnings and expansion. So this is somebody who wants to have a second chapter with you after they walked away, possibly ghosted you, didn't, seem to want to invest, right? They're coming back around. They want this second chapter, but you're already starting something else. This could be someone who comes back around to pursue you right as you are finding a different love interest, or maybe even deciding that you're moving away, and then they come back around and they want something serious, you know? Hello, Melissa. Hello, Michael. How are you doing? Thank you, Michael. Hello, Johnny. How's Montreal treating you? I've always wanted to go there. Hey, Tom, it looks like perhaps you've gotten lost. Might not be the right channel for you. Live chat is not for your recruitment. So if you'd like to be respectful towards other people's beliefs, feel free, but that felt a little bit preachy. And we don't want that here, so thank you. Come again, maybe. So we have mint. And I gotta say, I'm a little jealous of the British folk because, they have some cool words that they use. And mint is one of those. I don't feel like we really use that much over here in the US of A. Like as a compliment. Abundance, persistence, and proliferation. What I'm going to tell you is this is somebody who's coming back around and they feel more confident about their ability to be in a long-term relationship. They feel like if they're going to be in a long-term relationship, they want it to be with somebody like you. Well, specifically, I think they want it to be with you. But it's like, take a number. There's other people that are interested in you. Well, that was easy. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, Dark Lord. How are you doing? That sounds like fun. Hello, Za. How are you doing? Hello, Holy Smoke. I hope you're having a good day. How do I know? Because I'm intimidating. That's how I know, Drew. Let's see. I think we're going to go with the Spellcasters Tarot. What else do we... Oh, were you talking to Melissa? What else do we have? Good morning, Viking. How are you doing? We have the Two of Wands and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I think this person's coming back around to try to seduce you or get back into your life, right? Slide back into the DMs. But I feel like you've already let go of this love or this connection. I feel like you've already got somebody else that you're intrigued by. Seven of Wands in the reverse and the Chariot, which is number 7. This is divine timing for you to level up your love life, which means basically I think this person kind of missed the boat. the one who's lusting after you and feels like you were the best thing that happened to them, they might have taken too long. They might have felt like they could waltz on over whenever they decided they were ready for some serious relationship. That's the Two of Cups, by the way, card that talks about love. Um, but they're going to find out that you're not really interested, and maybe even that you're already in an exclusive relationship with somebody else. Hello, Matt. How are you doing? Hello, King Angel. What's up? What else do we have? King of Wands in the reverse. The Devil and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This is a lot of sevens, okay? So we have Seven of Wands, the Chariot, which is number 7, Seven of Swords in the reverse, and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. The only one we're missing is the Seven of Pentacles. So, and we did actually get that from the previous tarot deck, by the way. So we've got somebody who I think it's divine timing for them to get their ish together, but they might be a little bit unaware that it's also divine timing for you to no longer have to deal with people who require your assistance to tame their demons. They want you to help them with something that should be their own issue. Seven of Cups in the reverse. There is some clarity that you have received recently, and I feel like it's about whether or not to tolerate people's BS. I feel like you have like higher requirements, right? You have to act a certain way if you want to be in my life. And this person, I don't know that they really get it. That's awesome, Matt. I hope you sang along. Oh, I hope it's going well, King Angel. Hello, Seeker. How are you doing? Oh, man. I didn't know that was what it was known for. What else do we have? Eight of Swords. We got that last 7. The 7 of Pentacles just came out. It's in the reverse. Look, I think you know better than to mess with this person. And I'm proud of you. I think you know that they need to deal with like their own business, right? They need to take care of their own mess. This is like if you went to somebody's party, you hadn't seen them in, let's call it 2 years, but you wanted to show up and support them, I don't know, birthday or moving in a new place. But the point is, you don't know them very well. And then as you're about to walk out the door, they say, "Oh, I thought you were going to stay and like help me clean up after the party." Like, I'm sorry, you don't know me that way. Like, you just making assumptions. This is someone who's no contact with you, and they're assuming if they come back around and they're like, ta-da, I'm ready to be in a relationship and stuff, and I feel like you're the coolest person that I almost dated slash ghosted slash kind of like broke their heart. So what do you say? Do you want to date? How about no? There's some audacity here in their assumptions. Because I do feel like your opinion is, why would I want to invest in that again? I don't want to, repeat a cycle. And it feels to me like maybe you're not done actually healing what you need to. Like, I'm already on this boat. I'm headed out. I'm going to move elsewhere, or I'm leveling up in my love life. And like, you don't have a ticket. Okay. They don't get to go with you. Oh, I hope you get to see your girlfriend soon. Have a good one, Drew. Hello, Kay. How are you doing? This is the Tarot of Japanese Poetry. What else do we have? Magician in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and the Knight of Autumn, which would be the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is like the card's way of saying, you snooze, you lose. This is somebody who is not ready for the big leagues. They might feel like they're ready for an exclusive relationship. They might feel like what they really want is to be in a committed relationship with you. But there's a reason why they lost you, and a reason why you're not going to be easily convinced to allow them back in your life. You are not responsible for this person maturing and becoming a better person. I do feel like they're still a bit immature, a little bit codependent. With that Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like, now that I've said I'm ready, I expect you to just like hop to and like come on over. Like, I'm sorry, what? No, you don't get to be like full of expectation when it's been no contact because you ghosted or because you didn't know how to handle this connection. Hello, Carrie. How are you doing? Hello, Zoe. I do the general reading for the first 35 minutes. If you'd like me to pull some cards for you, you can attach a request to a super chat. So we've got someone who they're going to communicate, but they're a little bit, their ego is showing. It's like, oh, hello, I've arrived to the party. Who would like to flirt with me? Who wants to dance? Form a line over here, please. They just feel like if they're going to show up or if they're going to communicate with you, you're going to be like, oh my God, hi, I really missed you. And how you treated me poorly? Yeah, I think about it all the time and how I would love to be treated poorly again someday. Like, no, maybe not. Their expectations do not align with reality. So we have the Queen of Spring, which is the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Winter, or the Two of Swords. So the thing is, you've already let go of or accepted that this was not, it's not something that's going to end in a long-term relationship. And I feel like you've already moved on, either accepting that that wasn't going to be for you and being happy on your own with that Nine of Pentacles, or you got a few people interested in you and you're not going to be distracted by someone from your past who didn't know how to appreciate their opportunity with you. Hello, Will. How are you doing? Hello, Berserker. How are you doing? 2 New Zealanders? No way. Am I reading that wrong? That's pretty cool. I'm excited. I worked with a dude from New Zealand, and he was a hard worker and had like, I don't know, very optimistic outlook. He's a good dude. We have the day before summer. Things are heating up. And this is because there are people who are interested in you. There are a couple of love offers coming through. So it would be like this person's like bottom of the list. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. Look at how like disappointed this dude looks. Like, oh, there's other people applying for the same position? Oh, I didn't know that. This is someone who it's like they're showing up and they forgot to study for the test. Oh, good luck. We'll see what you get. They're not ready. You can't handle the truth. We got another Chariot. I mean, look, I think you inspired this person to finally get their ish together. But that doesn't mean that when they've made a little bit of progress and they come running back around to you and they go, surprise, look, now I think I might be able to actually be in a relationship, that you're supposed to like drop everything, be like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you chose me. No, because I think there's other love offers that are more serious, or from people who have, spent a little bit more time on their healing and are a little bit more serious, right? Dang, Tirana, that is obnoxious. Why would you do that? So, just to be very clear, I do like to do personal questions for people. Super chats are really important. They help my channel be able to do the daily like work, right? Because I rarely take a day off. But I also do freebies from now and then. And I'm not ever going to do a freebie for somebody who comes through and does like, hey, I'm going to spam your live chat with my question just to like put it out there. I'm not going to do that. The freebies that I do, it's usually because it's a super spiritual question or somebody has been extremely polite and interacted with the live chat in a friendly way. Then yeah, I'll probably pick you to do a free question. But spamming? No. Hello, Third Eye. How are you doing? All right. So, did I say hello to Third Eye? Hello. How are you doing? Thank you, Lemonade. Lemonade gave a 10-second timeout, and I was like, you get 600 seconds of a timeout. What's up? Thank you, Bambi. I hope you're having a good one. Let me add that for you. Joe's current feelings. And we're running a little bit behind, Bambi, but I will start the personal questions in probably about like 5 minutes, okay? And you would be at the start of that. So we've got somebody who took a little while as far as actually working on themselves. They're going to communicate, and the expectations are off. 7 of Cups. They don't realize that they're one of many options, right? The 7 of Cups often has like literally 7 cups, and some of them have jewels and some of them have a snake. I don't know what you're looking for. But this is somebody who feels like they can just come waltzing in and be like, ta-da, I did some work on myself. I'm like, ready to love and stuff. And I remember that you solved all my problems for me, and maybe you could, do the rest of my cleaning work for me. What do you say? Let me get the death card. And you're like, no. Like, congratulations on changing. Congratulations on like working on yourself. But no, we tried that. It didn't work out. That's okay though. That's just like how it is sometimes. All right, this is the Dead Inside deck. What else do we have? It's too much. Overstimulation, panic, and mental overload. You might get frustrated by getting multiple offers at the same time and feel like what you really need to do is make sure that you like deny or reject a couple people right out the gate because you don't want to be overstimulated. And this person could be one of the first people that you reject because you know that this is somebody who delayed their healing and got distracted, felt like they should resist the call of healing, right? So you already look at them as a little bit immature or a little bit like slow to work on the things that they need to, right? Oh, I can't show you because it's like underneath that thing. It's called Dead Inside Deck. And, I love skeletons, so it works out. We've got overthinking hour, racing thoughts, insomnia, and loops. Sorry. But they might loot as well. Who knows? Yes, exactly. I have not, Melissa. I do. Hold on. Oh, your name is like right there. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. Pearl, you told me, is it Clary? You tell me what your name is again. I'm sorry. um, but yes, I would say pretty frequently twin flame themes come up. I try not to make it exclusively about that, but I believe I also have a playlist with twin flames. I got to be honest, you guys, I haven't really used the playlist option as much lately with the live streams. That's my bad. What's my skincare? I don't know. Lotion and remove your makeup at night. um, Hello, Joanne. How are you doing? I'm gonna be a skeleton one day. Yes, I think that's the one thing you can for sure count on, right? Hello, Jay Sutton. How are you doing? Gracie. Dang it. I'm sorry. I was so close. I'm writing that down. Maybe that'll help me remember it. I apologize. Usually I do better, Pearl / Gracie. Hello, Hazel. How are you doing? Oh, your name is Amy. Excellent. I will try to remember that. I admit sometimes I suck at that. It puts the lotion on the skin and gets the hose again. Hello. Yes, how you doing? Do I yes, my favorite. This is so weird because I was just thinking how great it was to finally get my regular face wash back. I love the kale face wash from Pacifica. Like I'm obsessed with it. It's my favorite and I bought something else earlier this year and I was like kind of like lumbering through it. Like I guess I don't want to throw it away. I'll use it, but finally got to switch over to Pacifica again this morning and I was like, "Oh my god, I love it." So much better. Anyways, I didn't get paid for that, okay, you guys? That's just my opinion. Hello, Darnell. How are you doing? Thank you, Static. That's very kind of you. Hello, Nina. All right. One more, and then we're switching over to personals, okay, y'all? We've got Can't Sleep, Might Spiral. These are so cute. I love this Oracle deck. Overthinking, Emotional Overload. Look, the fact is, this person who wants to come back around and thinks that you tame their demons, they have started their healing, and that's great, and I'm proud of them. But we also have to be aware of the fact that healing is multiple steps. It's not like, okay, so I need to do the dishes, and then I need to paint my toenails, and then walk the dog, and then do my shadow work. Oh, I did it yesterday. Just kidding. I'm done. Like, there's multiple levels to healing and self-awareness and self-monitoring. And quite frankly, I feel like you're in like healing 502 and this person's still like, I'm almost done with 101 and they want to like come and like get naked and get busy with you and it's like no. I started my healing journey and I'm like well on my way, still working on it, but like you're a baby in healing. They're still dealing with a lot of trouble to the point where they still have these codependent tendencies. That's why they feel like you tame their demons. It's not your responsibility, right? I do as well, Darnell. Parv asks, what's your opinion on men doing skincare? Get after it? Why not? Yeah, do it. At the very least, sunscreen. Am I good at sunscreen? No. I'm bad at sunscreen, actually. Like, there's sunscreen in my makeup, so that helps. But my general approach is, oh, Did it sunburn? That's okay. It'll be tan tomorrow. Just not a good. Don't emulate me on that. Because I don't know. Some people need a little bit more of that. Yeah, I think that there's enough BS out in the world. Do we really have to be judging people for doing skincare? There's a hand gesture I would make for that. But I don't think YouTube would let me. Ooh, I read that wrong. There you go. Yes, healing is a lifestyle. I concur. Because someone told my ex was my twin flame. That's fair, Gracie. I kind of like getting sunburned. You guys are cracking me up. Okay, hold on. I have to be more intentional with that. You are correct, Matt. And let us not forget that he was also like impeccable with regards to the business card game, right? It wasn't like white, it was bone. Which that fits the skeleton theme that we have for today, doesn't it? All right, y'all, we're gonna dive into the question for Bambi. I have made Bambi wait long enough. All right, what are Joe's current feelings towards Bambi, please? What are Joe's current feelings towards Bambi, please? Hello, Callan. How are you doing? Hello, Gianfranco. How are you doing? So we've got the Fool and the World. The Chariot and the Reverse and Strength. Wow. So we've got indecisive energy here for sure. Like 1 minute you talk to this person, is it Joe? And it's like, I need to just like scratch all that and start over. That's done. I want to start something different. There's nothing I can do to fix that, whatever, like. And then 30 minutes later, you ask, and it's like, no, actually, there's like too much there. I don't want to just like throw that away. That's like, important to me and stuff. So this is someone who's trying to figure out what to do. It's like, I feel like this should be over, but then I can't actually walk away. I can't actually like leave or start something different. With the Devil in the reverse, I do feel like this is somebody who is working to let go of some needy or codependent energy. Thank you, Gracie. Did I meet my twin flame already? I've added that for you. So, Bambi, I do feel like this is someone who's going through a bit of confusion because there is some healing being done. And there are influences, I feel like immature friends around Joe that are confusing Joe. It's like if we could just get the peanut choir to shut up, then I feel like Joe would be a little bit better at saying, oh, this is the path that I need to follow. This is what I need to do. This is what I need to say. But we have like going on in the background, and you can tell him I said that. Impulsive, reckless individuals that are influencing Joe to not say anything or say the wrong thing. How disappointing. Hey, I'm immature and I make bad decisions, and I'm going to try to make you do the same thing so that I don't feel alone when I'm doing dumb and immature things. Okay? That's what they are. Sorry. So it's the friend group or perhaps a particular friend. It's like, I want you to believe that I am a mature person, but I am not. So adults that aren't really acting adult-like. And Joe is over here going through some sort of change in opinion. So it's a battle to see whether or not Joe chooses what Joe wants versus is influenced by the friends. And sending healing energy your way, Callan. I'm sorry you're going through that. Hello, Helder. How are you doing? Hello, Rodney. You're welcome, Bambi. All right, let's see what we've got for Gracie. Gracie would like to know, have I met my twin flame already? Has Gracie met twin flame already? Yes, you have met your twin flame. Allow me just to say real quick, not everybody has a twin flame. Not everyone is on the twin flame journey. And I think there are a lot of people out there that are like, they romanticize the twin flame journey. It ain't fun. That's like romanticizing your toenails falling off from running a marathon. Twin flame journey is not for the faint of heart, okay? Because what it does is it shows you the things that you need to work on by breaking your heart, by showing you a beautiful spiritual connection with somebody and then ripping it away from you multiple times. It is not easy. It is not, that is your soulmate and the only person that you can be with for the rest of your life. That's just your person and they have to choose you too. No, it is for a lot of people about rejection and learning that love is not enough. You also have to have a desire to do right by your partner to choose someone. So, yes, you have met your twin flame. And right now, what I'm seeing from them is this Nine of Cups in the reverse, somebody who is selfish. Yes, exactly. So, we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, Hermit in the reverse, and the Six of Swords. I mean, not too different from what I was just describing for Bambi. We've got somebody here who seems to be a little bit willfully ignorant or is listening to the advice of less intelligent people. I don't know which way to go. I could like consult this map that I have, or I could ask somebody on the street that doesn't know either. What should I do? We have somebody who is a little bit misguided here, and that is on par, right? But with the Six of Swords, they have the tools and the resources that they need to be able to get back on the right path. The difficulty is, can you let go of old behavior and can you let a sense of loss guide you and inspire you to make changes? Or are you going to go back to the same BS and be like, oh, I don't know, why is it a different outcome? Why is it the same thing all the time? That's weird. This is somebody who, yeah, is learning that in order to embrace a more enlightened state, they need to be more selective about the people that they spend time with. Because right now they're dealing with a bunch of people who are focused on the wrong things and given to temptation. They don't display much courage. So your twin flame is challenged with the idea of, should I step out from what everybody else is doing and choose my own path, or is that like too much work and stuff? Thank you for the flow state. I appreciate that. Yes, it's like breaking down every part of your ego before you connect to that we call the twin flame. Yes, it is important to let go of old versions of yourself and challenge what you previously felt in order to actually make that twin flame journey result in a relationship, like a committed, healthy relationship. There's a lot of twists and turns and toxic burns. You guys, I rhymed. But you know, it takes work. Hello, Flower. How are you doing today? And Gracie, I wish you luck. You got this. Let's see what we've got for Flower. Oh, it's raining hard all of a sudden. Ah, excellent. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I'm proud of you. All right, so what guidance does Flower need for today, please? What is the guidance meant to reach Flower? Queen of Swords in the reverse. Three of Swords in the reverse. Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. I'm proud of you. This definitely feels like you have removed a blockage, and that blockage was preventing you from being able to heal. So now with that Three of Swords in the reverse, you're able to see things a little bit, it's like more optimistically or realistically, but it enables you to make a decision regarding your healing that is really important. So I'm proud of you. And I do feel like this is also, highlighting the fact that you spoke what you needed to say. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Three of Wands, Knight of Swords in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse. So as far as advice or guidance, we have, just be aware of the fact that there's something that's going to come through that looks like a loss, but be patient with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. I do feel like there is some delay or maybe even some frustration, but someone has their wires mixed up, and I feel like what is communicated as a loss or a bad thing may have just been a case of not all the information is there. Hello, Science Guy. How are you doing? So we have Star and the Nine of Pentacles. You're being encouraged to maintain a positive outlook on something because I do see you getting what you want, or there is wish fulfillment. It could be, you didn't get the Chipotle burrito that you wanted, you get a burrito from some other place and it's delicious. It's just not the exact thing, right? So it's a bit like I guess like Instacart does this, right? I've never used it, but if what you want isn't there, they get some substitute. You're getting a substitute, and it's not like, imitation crab, it's real crab. Can you guys tell I'm hungry because I start using food analogies? Thank you, Rodney. I hope you have a great day as well. So we've got this change, this positive thing that's coming to you, but you might be tempted to look at it as a loss. Nope, you're going to be just fine. You're going to get something awesome. It's going to be a different brand, or, maybe you wanted somebody who was tall, dark, and handsome, and instead you're getting tall, blonde, and handsome. You wanted a Swiss sandwich, Swiss cheese, but instead, oh no, it's Parmesan. It's going to be good. It'll be all right. Anything else? Hello, UTK. How's it going? We've got Eight of Wands in the reverse and the Emperor in the reverse. Also, just a little heads up that there's somebody here who is struggling to avoid saying something to you. Is this somebody with good intentions? No, this is somebody with not great intentions. This is somebody who's immature. What are they wanting to say, but they don't say? Oh, that they want you, that they love you. That's okay. There's somebody here who doesn't know how to express their interest in you, but they're not worth your time anyway. So oh well. But I feel like you're going to pick up on some awkwardness or some tension. Yeah, it's just that they're into you, but they don't know how to express it. And they don't know how to express it because it wouldn't really be a mature pursuit, anyways. It's like, hey, I'd really like to see you naked and touch you and stuff, but I'm trying to find the right words to say that I'm actually pursuing a relationship. I don't really care about the emotions. I really just want the physical stuff. Oh gosh, how am I supposed to say this differently? They're struggling with how to say it because they don't know how to, they don't have any riz. We'll put it that way. And if they don't ever figure out how to talk to you, it's totally fine because you wouldn't be missing out on anything anyways. Hello, I am. How are you doing? Hard to find burritos in New Zealand? That makes me really sad for you. I love burritos. They're a big part of my life. But yeah, I'm with Third Eye on that. Fried chicken is not really a big thing for me. Or burgers, not really big on that either. Hello, Neon. How are you doing? Thank you for subscribing, UTK. I think you're telling me your name's Danny. Hi. Um, what's the New Zealand equivalent to a burrito? Inquiring minds want to know. Yes, exactly. Hard pass. Hello. Interesting. Thank you for the 100, Hawk. A cheese sandwich. All right, y'all. I'm going to leave it there and probably go eat some food, but I'll be back for another one. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for hyping if you're able to. And I will see you on the next one. Doodles.